Well, good morning, fans. Welcome in to Roark Stadium here in Brownsburg, Indiana, as your Brownsburg Bulldogs, with a record of 5-0, are set to take on the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Rob Kendall is my name. We thank you for tuning in this Saturday morning as the Bulldogs making up last night's game, which was canceled due to weather. So, as we said, it'll be a battle between two Hoosier Crossroads Conference teams, and if the Bulldogs do prove victorious, they will retain sole possession of first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Again, as I said, Rob Kendall is my name. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors, including McDonald's, Bill Estes Ford, Pete Fay, your State Farm Insurance agent, Westside Plumbing, Ivy Tech, Nelson's Jewelers, State Bank of Lisden, Midas, and IU Health. The Bulldogs will be coming on the field here momentarily. We've still got about 6 minutes and 45 seconds until game time. Neither team on the field yet. Both teams went through their pregame warm-ups and then returned to the locker room. So let's start out by reminding you a new Ivy Tech Community College campus will be located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville and will be open for the spring 2013 semester. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through your continued studies at Ivy Tech. They've got an arrangement with the Western Governors Association University, and you can be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. So we thank our friends at Ivy Tech for their sponsorship of today's broadcast. Also, our friends at McDonald's. Brownsburg McDonald's is a proud supporter of Avon, Brownsburg, and Danville Athletics and is the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. Be sure to join us from 8 to 9 a.m. for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show with interviews of local coaches and student athletes. The show this week was canceled due to all of our games being canceled. It made up today, but next week, September the 29th, we'll be at the Avon McDonald's next to Meyer on Rockville Road. Our featured guests will be Avon football coach Mark Bless and Danville football coach Russ Sumner. Pretty good crowd today as the Bulldogs faithful showing up despite the early start, as many organizing their Saturday around today's contest. For our friends at Lafayette Jeff, not nearly as well attended, but that's to be expected. And again, we await the arrival of the Bulldogs on the field. Hey, what is a good neighbor? It's someone nearby who helps make your life a little easier. It's State Farm agent Pete Fay. He takes the time to understand your insurance and financial needs. So whether you're preparing for your child's college education or planning for your retirement, get the kind of help you'd expect from a good neighbor. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay, 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And you've heard the horn. I believe that means it's probably time for the Bulldogs to show up, I guess. Hey, when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problems solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing at 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County. Again, we're at Brownsburg High School for our featured game here today as the Bulldogs of Brownsburg are playing host to the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Those of you tuned in can see the Broncos making their way onto the field in the background. They'll be in the road whites, black pants, black helmets, black letters and numbers, red trim. The Bulldogs of Brownsburg, who are now huddling there behind their inflatable tent. You can see them there with the black tops, purple pants, purple letters and numbers, and I believe, yes, those are purple helmets with white letters. So should be a exciting game here today. The Broncos now on the field, huddling at midfield. And one thing you can say about the Broncos is they put it up quick and they put it up often, so it will certainly test the Brownsburg defense here today. Again, awaiting the arrival of the Bulldogs on the field today. And we'll expect them to make their entrance here momentarily. Hey, this anniversary, give her a gift that will raise her heart rate at Nelson Jewelers. We believe each anniversary is a major milestone and should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main Street in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Nelson Jewelers since 1958, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. This is the second game of the year that has been delayed for the Bulldogs. 2 weeks ago, they were delayed at Westfield until 7 p.m. on Saturday. Today's game, a midday cancellation delay. And here come the Bulldogs of Brownsburg. Storming onto the field. And the Bulldogs, keep in mind, are in first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, undefeated on the season, 5-0, and they'll look to make it 6-0 here this afternoon. Have you seen the Brownsburg High School Bulldog debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at your local State Bank of Lisden. A checking program that rewards the school when you use your Bulldog debit card, and it's already earned Brownsburg $8,000. Open your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get in the Game Bulldog t-shirt, and Bulldog student checking is free. To learn more, visit them on the web at bhsbulldogbanking.com or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Lisden Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road and at 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building. State Bank of Lisden, member FDIC. Inside of a minute before we begin today's broadcast, I guess we've already begun today's broadcast. Before we begin today's game, I got you. No problem. There you go. You're doing a great job over there, by the way. Great job. In partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospitals is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash 5K and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all three legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks, the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits. Team costumes are encouraged and efforts will be rewarded. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com or register on site today. And finally, at the Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford Cash for Junker sale, get $3,000 for your trade. Payments from $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford Cash for Junker sale, $3,000 for your trade and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details. And we also want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor, thanks to the Flyer Group, and their sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. So thanks to everyone who is making our video broadcast of Brownsburg High School football possible today. In a moment here, we'll thank our corporate sponsors from Brownsburg High School as well. The Bulldogs will kick off. They'll be kicking from right to left. The Broncos will receive, and they will be moving from north to south. Wind blowing to the east. So we'll see what, if any, factor that has on today's kicking game. Dowers will kick it away. And here momentarily we will begin the contest. Kick from Dowers is away. It's a short kick. It'll be taken at the 20. And runner running to the far side of the field. He's got the 25, and up near the 30 he's taken down. That was number 1, Alex Baker, with the return for the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. So here come the Bulldogs onto the field defensively in the road black uniforms, as well as purple pants, purple numbers, and purple helmets. So Lafayette Jeff will work out of the shotgun. The quarterback is number 2, Matt Johnson, a junior. And one thing about Lafayette Jeff, they spread them quick, they spread them often, and they move. There's a handoff to the near side of the field. Running back has the 40 still going. And out of bounds at about the 45. That was number 22. Darian Green with the first down run for the Broncos. Nice camera work there. Good job. I said that with the utmost sincerity.
First down for the Broncos. Gain of 15 on the play.
Out of the shotgun now. Johnson. Ball at the 45. Snap. Oh, ball fumbled. Johnson picks it up. He's going to run with it. He's got the 38, and that's going to be a huge loss on first down. Probably should have just pitched that one away. But for the Bulldogs, a nice break there on first down. A loss of about 7 yards, bring up 2nd and 17. Looked like a pretty good snap, maybe a little high. Johnson just couldn't get the handle on it. And as you see over there, Lafayette Jeff a little slow on the travel today. So not a lot of Lafayette Jeff fans making it out. Perhaps tuned in to watch the game. We'll see. Snap, give. It's Green. He'll pile ahead up to about the 42. Gain of 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 13. They need to get to the 45 of the Bulldogs. Of course, homecoming was last night for Brownsburg. Disappointing to have that game shortened as the Bulldogs had a nice crowd on hand. They did get the homecoming parade in. However, from there it was shortened. 3 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Snap. Throw on the run is made, and he's going to be short of a first down. Johnson's pass was complete to Tim Wilson, number 7. And Wilson going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. They need to get to the 45. It's just inside the 49, and it looks like the Broncos will go ahead and punt this ball away. And on to punt it away is number 2, the quarterback, Matt Johnson. Kick is to Dutra. It's a high kick. It's short. Wynn taking it back into the field of play. Hits at the 20. Rolls down around the 17. And that'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Broncos. Sounding okay over there on quality control? Okay. And the guy is working for a sandwich or something. I don't know. Anyway, Bulldogs on the field now, first time today. 10:15 left to play in the first quarter. Good, down under center. Snap, give. It's Dutra. Room to run. He's got the 30, the 35, the 40, and he's up ended out of bounds near the 45, across the 45 to the 46. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. So that was a bit of a different look for the Bulldogs, as it was Dutra back there, not Akinrabadi. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the, actually they ended up putting it at the 47. Good, down under center. Snap, pitch. Room to run across the 50 into Bronco territory, inside the 40 to the 39, and that was number 32, Tyler Hudson with the run. Check that, I'm sorry, number 33, Tyler Hudson. And you got to give the Bulldogs fans a whole lot of credit, as many of the Bulldog faithful making the trip over today and taking time out of their very busy schedules, their very busy Saturdays, to support this team as they try to remain in first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage. Akinrabadi in the backfield for the first time. Good, down under center. Snap. Back to pass. Has time. Throwing. Got a man. It's Dutra, caught on the far side of the field, and he's inside the 20 to the 19. First down and 10. Brownsburg deep in Lafayette Jeff territory. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock continuing to, well, it's actually stopped now at 9:21. Good, down under center. Akinrabadi, lone man in the backfield. There's the give to Akinrabadi. plows ahead, gain of a couple. He is upended. Short gain on first down of about 3 yards, down to about the 16-yard line. It'll bring up second down. He takes the punishment. He likes the punishment. Got to give him credit. Second down for the Bulldogs. Deep in Bronco territory. Snap, pitch, Dutra. He's got room to run. Cuts it to the far side of the field. Now cuts it back. He's inside the 5, and he is going to be short of a touchdown. But he does have the first down at the 2-yard line. I think that official ruled him down before he actually went down. And I think Dutra was a little upset with that as he felt like he could still get the touchdown. 14-yard gain for the Bulldogs. First and goal. And they've got the big guy, Quentin Stubbs-Lee, in the backfield, the refrigerator. Snap, the give is to Stubbs-Lee, and he is in for the score. The big man, number 56, Quentin Stubbs-Lee, first time we've seen him run the ball this year, and he was able to put it in for the score. 58. Terrible with these numbers today. I knew who it was. That was very reminiscent of the fridge in the Super Bowl there. Everybody knew who was getting the football, and nobody could stop him. Snap, spot is down, kick is up, the kick is good, and the Bulldogs lead it 7-0. First drive of the game for them with 8:24 left to play in the first quarter. Let's take a quick moment, real fast, thank our sponsors of Brownsburg High School Athletics. These are the folks that make it possible for all this stuff you see here, and we can't thank them enough. Also want to thank Athletic Director Greg Hill, as well as Principal Brett DeGay and Superintendent Dr. Jim Snap. Bill Estes Ford of Brownsburg, Hendricks Regional Health, Adelsberger Orthodontics, Applebee's, Avon Oral Surgery, Big O Tires, Brownsburg Education Foundation, Brownsburg Meadows Senior Housing and Healthcare, Brownsburg Public Library, Buffalo Wild Wings, Caper, Tully, and Raimondo. General Dentist of Brownsburg, Heinekamp Financial Planning and Tax Service, Hometown Insurance, Hurricane Grill and Wings, Indiana Members Credit Union, McDonald's, Indiana Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery and Associates, State Bank of Lisbon, Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt, Ray's Trash Service, and Stutler Dental Care. Thanks to all them for allowing us to be out here and supporting your Brownsburg High School athletic department. We certainly, they couldn't do it without you, and we couldn't do it without them, so by default, everybody is happy because those folks are contributing to the athletic department. Special hello to Dr. Jason Welsh watching in Brownsburg today as the ball comes off the tee. Hello, Dr. Welsh. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Bulldogs lead at 7-0. Bulldogs in the road or in the home black uniforms. And we had a little discussion before the game. I don't remember seeing them wear the black this year. The cameraman does. So we're going to go that they have worn these black uniforms this year. Here comes the kick. High end over end kick. It'll be taken all the way back at the 5 to the 10. And the Bulldogs all over that one. That was Lucas Wallace on the return. And it'll bring up a first down and 10. For the Bulldog or for the Broncos at the Bulldog 10-yard line. Ryan Robbins, who's of course brother Robbie Robbins, quarterback at Brownsburg High School a couple of years ago. First down and 10 for the Broncos. Matt Johnson out of the shotgun. There's the give, and it's a initial line of scrimmage, not a whole lot more, as that was Darian Green on the run. And it'll bring up second down. And we welcome those of you tuned in, maybe some of you who actually came out to the stadium last night and were a victim of that inclement weather. Next week, Bulldogs will travel to Lafayette Harrison to take on the Raiders. So we'll look forward to A contest at Lafayette Jeff. Snap. Play action. Quarterback keeper. Johnson's got it, and he goes the wrong way. Loss of a couple on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, and you get the feeling that this game, as we had talked about earlier, probably the Bulldogs a little bit overmatching their opponent.
Loss of 2 on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 13 for the Broncos.
3rd down and long for the Bronco. And we'll see what Johnson can do here. Snap, play action, back to pass, throwing, got a man caught. Great catch on the near side of the field. And it's out at the 35. That was number 28, Austin Albrecht. I always hate to say the name before the PA announcer does if you're unsure, but I took a gamble that time, and I dictated that name correctly. So 1st down and 10 for the Broncos. Snap, back to pass. Johnson flushed out of the pocket on the run, throwing down the field, and he heaves it out of bounds, incomplete. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Broncos. 7-0 Bulldogs, 6:33 left to play in the first quarter of action. Rob Kendall is my name, along with the cameraman. Who told me his desire was to be neither seen nor heard today. So it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 receivers each side of the field. There's the give. Green with room to run. He's across the 40 to the 45, across midfield, down around the 49. So it'll bring up 1st down and 10 in Bulldog territory. Give the Broncos a lot of credit here. They were had their backs deep in Bulldog territory and have now are deep in their own territory and have now moved the ball into Brownsburg territory.
Brownsburg territory at the 49-yard line.
Snap, play action, steps up, throwing, got a man caught, far side of the field, side the 40, little stutter move, and out of bounds, inside the, right at about the 35. That was 26. Carl McQuay with the catch. They're going to put it at the 36, so it'll be another 1st down. So out of this play action, the Broncos getting some forward movement with the football. The wind howling to the east. I guess that would be out of the west would be the correct pronunciation. I want to make sure I definitely get my lingo correct. Snap, play action, quarterback keeper, and that's Johnson barreling ahead, gain of about 4 on 1st down. Clock will continue to run as the Broncos move the football. Getting a lovely shot there of Odell Street. See the cars driving by. You don't get to see that a lot on a lot of your television football casts, but you do here because of the stadium, of course, surrounded by Odell Street. One of the little quaint nuances of the football field is that for years you could sit there and watch the game from the road. Snap, give, it's Green, busts it to the outside and is able to pick up a couple. He thought they might have had him there in the backfield momentarily, but Green able to juke out a 1 tackle and able to run himself inside the 30 to about the 28. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. With this wind. Now the wind is shifted. It's almost moving north now, or south rather, I should say, to help with the Broncos. 4:54 and counting in the first. Shotgun, Johnson, snap, give is to Green, and that didn't work. Boy, he is piled back. And they're going to actually say that he lost yardage on the play. They're going to move it back to the to the 29. They need to get to the 26. So a fourth down opportunity here for the Broncos. It would be about a 47-yard field goal, so in high school standards, they're going for it. Even a lot of college teams likely might go for it in this situation, especially with the wind. Although the wind is now shifted and is helping. But the Broncos are going to go for it here on fourth down. First big fourth down conversion of the game for either team. Johnson out of the shotgun. Tight formation. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap. Fake pitch. Johnson steps up. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run with it. Flips it ahead. Is it caught? Boy, that's close. It's incomplete. And Johnson just ran out of real estate. So incomplete pass. The Bulldogs hold the Broncos, and Brownsburg's offense will come on the field for the second time in today's ball game. 3:48 left to play in the first quarter of action. Again, we started completely fresh today as the game did not begin. So some of the games across the central Indiana area, I know our friends over at Plainfield had that issue where they were partially started. Avon winning today, for those of you tuning in, as there's a quarterback keeper, and Good kept it and didn't keep it very far. Initial line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard on first down. Avon victorious 28-14 over Noblesville. So Avon moving to 4-2 in the conference and keeping whatever slim hopes of potentially claiming at least a share of the conference title alive with that big win against Noblesville. Second down and long for the Bulldogs. Akinrabadi, lone man in the backfield. As Good comes up, now resets the troops back down under center. Snap, pitch. That's Hudson. Room to run. He's got the 35. He's got the 40. He's across the 45 all the way up to about the 47-yard line. And Hudson, a nice run there. No, you always wonder how the Bulldogs are able to continuously move the ball in that tight formation because they don't do a lot other than what they show. And so you often ask yourself how that's possible. But it is what it is. And so the Bulldogs snap, give, quarterback keeper, and Good is upended. Gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6 yards on the play. That actually looked like he was going to hand the ball off to Akinrabadi, and he saw that was piled up at the line of scrimmage. He kept it himself and was able to lean forward for a nice gain on first down. Clock continues to move. 2:20 left to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead it 7-0 over the Raiders, or rather the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Nice run there. Should be enough for the first down. Akinrabadi with the first down. Oh, he's close. Yes, that will be enough for a first down. And first down and 10 coming up here for the Bulldogs. First and 10 for Brownsburg. Snap, pitch, it's a reverse, and now there's a flag on the play, but he's got room to run. See you later. 30, 20, 15, another flag, 10-5 touchdown. That was Hayden Shipman, but I think Hayden's run is coming back. A bevy of flags on the play, one on the far side, one on the near side, and the only good fortune there for the Bulldogs is you can't be penalized twice on the same play. So that one's going to be coming back. Area of a hold or a block in the back, depending on which flag they take. And you would assume they would take the one at the initial line of scrimmage because that would be the... And you got to love the commentary from the peanut gallery. Your flags won't stop them, is what the audience member said. You've got to love the bravado. Now, they will take a legal shift, even though the holding penalty would have been a bigger penalty because it was further down the field. they will take the shorter penalty because that will come from the initial line of scrimmage. Moves the Bulldogs back 5 to the 47, and you got to like that. Your flags won't stop them. Snap. Give is to Akinrabadi. He'll barrel ahead. And a bevy of tacklers take him down at the 39. Nice gain on first down, getting a lot of that back. And it'll bring up second and about 4. Kid's a freshman. Kid's a freshman. Yeah. Trammell Abbott on the tackle for the Broncos. It'll bring up second down. Snap, pitch, that's Dutra. He's tripped up, stays on his feet, spins ahead, and is able to get back to the initial line of scrimmage. Brings up third down. Nice job of avoiding the loss. Bulldogs probably in 4-down territory here. Winds have shifted. These winds are all over the place today, as now moving back out of the west. Be a tricky day for the golfers out there. I know there's some sort of men's club thing at West Chase today that our dear friend Mr. Hobbs is playing in. Would be a cold day to ride in a golf cart. Third down. Akinrabadi, lone man in the backfield. Good, back to pass, steps up, throws, got a man caught. He's hit. He's going to be very close to a first down. That was number 86, Justin Dawn, with the catch. And Dawn is, well, we don't know yet. I think they're going to measure this. And while they measure, let's think. It is a first down. Okay, there we go. Hey, looking for an option that makes college affordable? Ivy Tech Community College will open a new campus located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville in January 2013. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration entirely on the new campus. If you're planning to pursue a bachelor's degree, Ivy Tech can help. Our credits transfer to 4-year schools, so you can save a lot with the first 2 years and graduate with much less debt. Now's the time. Ivy Tech's the place. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE to enroll today. Back to the game. Good. Give to Akinrabadi, barrels ahead, and his traditional reliable 4 or 5 yards on first down for the Bulldogs. Brings up second and about 5. And it looks like they'll call it a quarter, so nice job if you're a Bulldogs fan. First quarter action, Brownsburg leading it by a score of 7-0. The Brownsburg McDonald's is a proud supporter of Avon Brownsburg and Danville Athletics and is the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on XRB Radio 1610 AM. Be sure to join us from 8 to 9 a.m. for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show with interviews of local coaches and student athletes. The show will air, it was scheduled to air today here. We had to delay the show a week due to these games being rescheduled, but it'll be September 29th on Saturday, the Avon McDonald's next to Meyer on Rockville Road. Featured guests will be Avon football coach Mark Bless and Danville football coach Russ Sumner. So be sure to tune in for that. Hey, you're finally on your own, living in your own place, paying your bills, making your own decisions. When your decisions involve insurance and financial needs, it's nice to have a little help. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay. He knows that being on your own shouldn't feel like being alone. Visit Pete at 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And, of course, Pete, one of the most identifiable men in Brownsburg with that red bug. Pete is anywhere, and he is everywhere with the red bug driving around town. Very marketable move on Pete's part there. So now the Bulldogs will move from left to right on your computer screen as Brownsburg snap, pitch, Dutra spins ahead, driving forward. Nice job by Dutra. He was caught in the backfield, and again, second time now in a couple plays, Dutra has turned a positive out of a negative, and he's to the 26. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Again, the Bulldogs next week traveling to Lafayette Harrison to take on the Raiders. Down under center. Snap. Play action. Back to pass. Good. Throws. Got a man. and he is going to be taken down in the backfield. No gain on the play. In fact, may have lost a yard. I believe that was Hudson. Yeah, it was Hudson. So Hudson's short of the first down. It'll be a fourth down conversion here for the Bulldogs. Now, this could be interesting because, of course, they have the great foot of number 47, Brandon Dowers. The wind is shifted. It is a downwind kick. However, the Bulldogs will not risk what would be a 43-yard field goal, and they will go for it on fourth down. They need to get to the 21. Snap, good, back to pass, has time, throwing, got a man caught, Dutra, touchdown. How Chase Dutra gets that wide open perplexes me. However, it does not perplex the Bulldogs as they connect, put it in the end zone, and it is now a 13-0 ball game. So now the aforementioned Mr. Dowers will come on to attempt the extra point. And a breeze on this one compared to what he had last time with the wind at his back. Snap, spot, kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Bulldogs lead at 14-0 with 10:39 remaining to play in the first half of action. Hey, when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problems solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. When Westside Plumbing, providing fast professional service 7 days a week, when you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing, 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County, 445-8399. And this anniversary, give her a gift that will raise her heart rate. At Nelson Jewelers, we believe each anniversary is a major milestone and should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main Street in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Nelson Jewelers since 1958, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. No band today, so recorded band. Likely a band from many years ago. Maybe it was the Faber Band. Dowers the kick, and it will be taken at about the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Taking to the far side of the field to the 25, room to run, spins out of one tackle. Still going, and a nice return there up near the 32. Flag comes in at the end of the play. That was green on the return, and the Broncos are up to about the 33. No signal on the flag yet. Face mask on the Bulldogs, so that'll hurt the Bulldogs 15. So penalty on Brownsburg, and Broncos will start with great field position. 10:30 to play in the first half. 14-0 Bulldogs. If you are just tuning in today, Rob Kendall is my name. Thanks for joining us right here on Audio Sports Online. Your home for the Brownsburg Bulldogs as they look to move to 6-0 in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Snap, give, Green, busts it to the far side of the field, room to run across the 45 up near midfield. He is quick, and he's done a nice job so far running the football. First down at the 49 for Brownsburg.
First and 10 Broncos.
First down and 10 for the Broncos.
Stop by number 22, Garrett Ish for the Bulldogs.
Johnson working out of the shotgun. Snap, give, Green, ahead, about the 46-yard line, gain of 5 on first down. So Lafayette Jeff has moved the ball. They've not put any points on the board, but they have done a nice job of moving the football. Again, also want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Can't thank them enough for helping us bring you the video webcast this year that you're currently enjoying today. Also want to thank their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Snap, give, Green, dives forward, and he's down to about the 44. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. Probably 2.5. Brownsburg in the road or the home black. I think of black as being a road uniform for some reason. Home black, purple pants, purple letters and numbers, purple helmets. Broncos in the road whites, black pants, black letters and numbers, black helmets, red trim. 3rd down now. Snap, pitch, it's Green, and that didn't work as went to the well one too many times, and that was number 45 for the Bulldogs on the tackle, Connor Ludwig. Ludwig is a senior, 5'9", 185. And so the Broncos will again come on to punt the football away as they cannot move past the 1 first down on this drive. Snap. Punt is away. Oh, that didn't, I don't know if that got hit or what, but that was one of those punts that almost went backwards. It got straight up into the wind, and it's going to go down as about, well, definitely went backwards from the line of scrimmage. It's the 48 of the Bulldogs is where it'll go down. So that ball actually did go backwards from the initial line of scrimmage. It did not go back from the kicker. Though had Green not wisely fielded it on the hop, it would have. It would have been a punt of not only negative yardage from scrimmage, but negative yardage from the punter. We saw that in the Westfield game 2 weeks ago. So the Bulldogs actually gain yardage by the ball being punted. And we'll take over on 1st down. There's the give to Akin Rabati, barreling ahead. And he's up across the 45 of the Broncos. He's a big dude, and he's only a freshman. So Brett Comer is very excited about the next 3 years. Well, this year and the next 3 after that. Hey, there's Ronnie Wilson of Sports and More. Ronnie making it out on a Saturday, snapping some photos. Good with the quarterback keeper and kept it in the backfield. Nice tackle by the Broncos for a little gain on the play. Ronnie looks like he's trying to figure out where to take the proper photos at. Third down for the Bulldogs. They need to get to the 41, currently at the 44. And that's going to be illegal motion on the Bulldogs. Dutra getting a little happy, and he was wide open again in the middle of the field. Maybe that's because he started before everyone else. It's going to be illegal procedure on the Bulldogs. 6:47 remaining to play in the first.
Illegal procedure penalty against the Bulldogs. Third down and 8.
Third down and 8 for the Bulldogs. And now we've got another whistle, and I think we're going to have a timeout by Lafayette Jeff. So as they take a pause, we'll remind you that will ask you, have you seen the Brownsburg High School Bulldog debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at your local State Bank of Lisden, a checking program that rewards the school when you use your Bulldog debit card. It's already earned Brownsburg $8,000 over your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get in the Game Bulldog t-shirt. And Bulldog student checking is free. To learn more, visit BHS Bulldog Banking or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Lisden Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road and at 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building, State Bank of Lisden, member FDIC.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Capper, Tully, and Ramondo. Gentle Dentist of Brownsburg.
Also want to thank our friends of the Hendricks County Flyer, Dave Johnson and Harold, and all the folks over there for being our corporate video sponsor this year for all of our Hendricks County schools, Avon, Brownsburg, Plainfield, making it possible for us to bring you these live video webcasts of the ball games. And we certainly appreciate that. Snap, play action. Pass, got a man wide open. It's caught. He's to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown for the Bulldogs. And that was number 21, Hayden Shipman. That is the second time the Bulldogs have scored a touchdown on a man that was, to call him wide open would be an understatement. The Bulldogs now lead it 20-0 with 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining to play in the first half. Boy, Shipman was wide open. Somebody for the Broncos ran to the wrong spot, and they will be informed as such on review of that film. And now we got a flag, and perhaps the Raiders, or the Broncos rather, jumping off sides. We shall see. It is on the keep wanting to call them the Raiders. That's next week. The Raiders are next week. Snap, spot. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Bulldogs now lead it by a score of 21-0. And let's take a moment to remind you that in partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospital is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash 5K and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all three legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks, the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits. Team costumes are encouraged and efforts will be rewarded. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com. Register on site race day. And finally, let's thank our friends at Bill Estes Ford. At the Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford Cash for Junker sale. Get $3,000 for your trade. We'll tell you more about Bill Estes Ford here in just a moment. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, hang on just a second. Yeah, just leave it. Yeah, just go ahead and leave it connected. Hang on just a second, okay?
Brandon Dowers takes the kick for the Bulldogs. Covered by the Bulldogs.
Yep, I see you, Aaron. You guys are good to go. Yeah.
Recovery made by number 25, Brian Robbins for the Bulldogs.
Yep, I can hear you. Go ahead. Other guy.
Bulldogs begin first and 10 from the 17-yard line. Coach Akimabadi.
All right, well, we apologize for that brief delay there. We're trying to check our other games across the central Indiana area here, as, of course, we were delayed like everyone else with the everyone else's games were delayed, as ours were, so we were helping our friends out at Zionsville there get on the air, and as you saw there, the Bulldogs able to recover the kick, and we are now excited to bring you back to Brownsburg action. One of the intricate learnings there, as you see, that y'all saw that on camera, of course. The Bulldogs recovered that kickback, but the announcer had to take a brief timeout. Pitch to Dutra. Dutra with the ball, takes it to the far side of the field, cuts it back, and he's going to dive for the end zone, and he is out of bounds, just short. So, again, we do apologize. Hey, real quick, before that before the Bulldogs stick it in the end zone here, at the Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford Cash for Junker sale, get $3,000 for your trade. Payments for $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford Cash for Junker sale, $3,000 for your trade and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details. So it'll bring up it'll be a first and goal for the Bulldogs, as there's 5 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter of action. Snap, give, Akinrabadi in for the touchdown, and the Bulldogs, with the good fortune of recovering that kick, get the ball back and stuff it in for a 28-0 lead over the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Dowers on to attempt the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Bulldogs lead it by a score now of 28-0. 5:51 left to play here in the first quarter of action. Doing a great job on that camera today. Excellent job. Pick up a few sticks in front of a guy's house, and he'll come run the camera for you. Can't beat that, right? We also want to thank our friends here at Brownsburg High School, Athletic Director Greg Hill, Principal Brett DeGay, and Superintendent Dr. Jim Snap for allowing us to come out here and bring you the Bulldogs football games, Bulldogs basketball games, everything Bulldogs. They make it possible, and so we appreciate that. And we certainly encourage you to join us next week for Bulldogs football here on Audio Sports Online, as we'll be taking on the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison. It'll be a road game.
Brandon Dowers sets the kick for the Bulldogs.
And there's the kick. It's a high end over end kick. It'll be taken and sail out of bounds.
Dowers kick carries in the end zone for a touchback.
Into the end zone. So touchback for the Broncos. They'll start from the 20.
From their own 20-yard line.
First down and 10. Snap. And it's the pitch to Green, far side of the field. He's got the first down up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Up to number 26, Carl McQuay.
That was actually Carl McQuay on the run.
Gain of 13 on the play. First and 10 for the Broncos.
First down and 10. Snap, give. This time that is Green. Room to run across the 40. Barrels up to about the 42. And first down and 10. They pick up about 6.
Jeremy Schubert for the Bulldogs. Gain of 8.
Snap, play action, step, throws, got a man caught. It's out of bounds near the 50, and that's a first down.
Pass complete to number 7, Tim Wilson.
Out of bounds.
Broncos. Ball spotted right at midfield. Number 22, Garrett Ish on the stop for the Bulldogs.
And taken down for no gain.
Darian Green brought down by number 2, DeJour Mercer for the Bulldogs. No gain.
Two receivers wide to the left, one to the right. Snap, pitch, and short gain on the play as it was number 26, Carl McQuay.
Number 96, Jake McFarland on the stop. Brings up a third down and 9 for the Broncos. Ball spotted in Brownsburg territory at the 49-yard line. Official timeout.
Officials timeout on the play. Working out of the shotgun. Snap. Green ran into Johnson, and that was terrible for the Broncos as piled back.
Brings up a fourth down and 17 for the Broncos.
Bring up fourth down at 17 now. .255 left to play. The clock is stopped. There's a kick. It's another short kick. It hits, takes a Lafayette Bronco bounce to the 36-yard line, and that's where it'll be down with 2:38 to play.
46-yard line. Correction, 35-yard line. Correction, 36-yard line.
Ball to 36, which is where the Bulldogs will begin. They lead it 28-0 here as we wind down time in the first quarter. Snap, pitch, Dutra far side of the field, cuts it back across the 30, or across the 40 to the 45, up near the 46, and he probably has enough for a first down. And we do have an injured Bronco near midfield.
Officials timeout.
And as they tend to him, let's go ahead and once again thank our friends at Ivy Tech. Looking for an option that makes college affordable? Ivy Tech Community College will open a new campus located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville in January 2013. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration entirely on the new campus. If you're planning to pursue a bachelor's degree, Ivy Tech can help. Our credits transfer to four-year schools, so you can save a lot the first 2 years and graduate with much less debt. Now's the time. Ivy Tech's the place. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE to enroll today.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball spot at their own 47-yard line.
Snap, give, room to run that Shipman inside the 45, and we'll see Shipman back there by himself a whole lot. He was that time, so perhaps the Bulldogs going to give some of these regular players a rest. I don't see Dutra in the game now either. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Check that. That was Davon Long, 31, not 21 with it. And this time that's Hudson. Room to run across the 40, 35, 30, and down to about the 27-yard line. Flag comes in at the end of the play.
Tyler Hudson. Penalty marker on the play.
And the flag, they may say, is on the Bulldogs. Face mask on Brownsburg. Now, I wasn't sure if that was a personal foul or unintentional variety. It was the unintentional variety, so it moves them back 5 yards.
Normal play is a first down for the Bulldogs.
Their flags can't stop us, I think was the saying.
Brownsburg.
So, their flags can't stop us. Of course, quoting a patron in the gallery earlier in the program, or the broadcast today, after a flag called on the Bulldog, and I believe that man was right. I believe they did go down and score later on in that drive after a flag prohibited a big Bulldog gain. Good, back to pass, throws, got a man, it's caught! What a juggling catch inside the 6-yard line. 23, Luke Williams with the catch.
First down, goal to go for the Bulldogs. From the 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6, first and goal for Brownsburg, 1:05 to play in the first half as the Bulldogs have a commanding 28-0 lead. Snap, give, no, Good's going to keep it, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, Ian Good, and the Bulldogs lead at 34-0. Again, I want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Thank you very much to them for allowing us to be out here and cover the Brownsburg Bulldogs, bringing you your video webcast this year, sponsored in part by the Hendricks County Flyer. And again, an offsides penalty going to be called on the Broncos, jumping ahead of the snap of the kick. Snap, spot, the kick is up, the kick is good, and the Bulldogs now lead at 35-0. Hey, the Brownsburg McDonald's is a proud supporter of Avon Brownsburg and Danville Athletics and is the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on XRB Radio 1610 AM. Be sure to join us from 8 to 9 a.m. for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show with interviews of local coaches and student athletes. The show will be next Saturday, September 29th, at the Avon McDonald's next to Meyer on Rockville Road. Featured guests will be Avon football coach Mark Bless and Danville football coach Russ Sumner. And you're finally on your own, living in your own place, paying your bills, making your own decisions. When your decisions involve insurance and financial needs, it's nice to have a little help. State Farm agent Pete Fay knows that being on your own shouldn't feel like being alone. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. .48 seconds to play in the first half of action. And we're not sure what'll be easy there. Not sure what the halftime entertainment's going to be.
Brandon Dowers sets the kick for the Bulldogs.
As there is no band. Oh, I'm the entertainment. There's a kick. It'll sail into the end zone, so another touchback for the Broncos. One thing I know we will be doing is shutting that glass at halftime. You know, actually, we learned last night you can actually film through the glass and you can't really even tell it's there. Well, that's true.
Broncos begin 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Snap, give, and ball's ahead to the 21. And depending on how creative these officials want to get with the clock, that could be the final play of the first half. They are trying to be creative with it. I'll give them credit. Yep, this could be the final play if they want it to be. That was a nice officiating there. Snap, back to pass. Taking his time is Johnson, throwing, got a man caught on the far side of the field, up across and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And you know those officials are sitting there saying, we teed it up for you to get into the locker room quick. But the Broncos out of bounds with 7 seconds to play in the first half. High snap, back to pass, steps up, flushed out of the pocket. Johnson scrambling, still has time, gets a block, throws it up, got a man caught, and that'll be the final play of the first period, of the first half, as a hit delivered at the 45-yard line, and that will send it into the locker room as the Bulldogs lead at 35-0. So we will take a break. We'll keep the camera on midfield, and we'll come back with the second half here on AudioSportsOnline.com, the home for Brownsburg Bulldog football.
Test. Ladies and gentlemen, first I want to say good luck to our marching band in their contest today. They're not here, and we can see that we're going to miss having our band out here. We're going to make up for it with some competition at the field goal for the Rockstar Pizza gift card. We have two special judges, officials to call our goals today. Coach Mike Godin and former principal Russ Hodgkin will be making the calls on the field goals. This is a little bit different. It's going to be a competition. So we got two groups. They're going to start kicking from the 5 and move back 5 yards until one of them misses.
Do you think they
and
don't
the other
take
one
those
makes.
penalties down there just because he's always used to kicking that distance, so there's no sense in changing his distance?
All right. Well, we welcome everybody back here on audiosportsonline.com. Rob Kendall here with you, coming to you live from Brownsburg High School, where the Bulldogs lead at 35-0 at the end of the first half. Both teams on the field now, going back through their warm-ups. And we're reminded that when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides you with fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County, 445-8399. And this anniversary, give her a gift that will raise her heart rate. At Nelson Jewelers, we believe each anniversary is a major milestone and should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main Street in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Visit Nelson Jewelers since 1958, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. And have you seen the Brownsburg High School debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at State Bank of Lisden. A checking program that rewards the school when you use your Bulldog debit card. It's already earned Brownsburg $8,000. Open your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get in the Game Bulldog t-shirt, and Bulldog student checking is free. To learn more, visit bhsbulldogbanking.com or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Lisden Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road and 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building. State Bank of Lisden, member FDIC. As both teams coming towards their respective sidelines. And back onto the field of play for what will be hopefully an expedited second half. Bulldogs leading at 35-0, and they will have the kick to begin the second half. They'll be moving from left to right on your computer screen, which is north to south. And we want to begin our second half by thanking our corporate sponsors at Brownsburg High School, including Bill Estes Ford, Hendricks Regional Health, Adelsberger Orthodontics, Applebee's Restaurant, Avon Oral Surgery, Big O Tires, Brownsburg Education Foundation, Brownsburg Meadows Senior Housing and Healthcare, Brownsburg Public Library, Buffalo Wild Wings, Caper, Tully, and Raimondo, Gentle Dentist of Brownsburg, Heinekamp Financial, Planning and Tax Service, Hometown Insurance, Hurricane Grill and Wings, Indiana Members Credit Union, Indiana Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery Associates, McDonald's, State Bank of Lisden, Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt, Ray's Trash Service, and Stutler Dental Care. The ball is having a hard time staying on the tee. I also want to thank our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer. Couldn't bring you these video webcasts that we've been bringing you the past couple of years without them, so we certainly appreciate the Hendricks County Flyer for helping us out, and their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. It's a line drive kick. It'll be taken at about the 15 to the 20, 25, and upended at about the 25 is where it comes to a halt. That was Shipman on the return. Nice hit on the far side of the field by the Broncos.
Taken by number 21, Hayden Shipman.
And so Brownsburg will take over 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Sounding okay over there, Mr. Quality Control? Okay, very good. 1st down and 10. Bulldogs with most of the original starters, it looks like, back out there. Good with the ball. It's a quarterback keeper. Room to run up across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. And then actually they'll end up spotting it all the way up to about the 33. So a gain of 7 yards on 1st down. Good back down under center. Snap. There's the give. And it's a short gain on first down. Up to about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line.
And off to number 31, Davon Long. Gain of 1.
So it'll bring up third down and two from the 33. As good back down under center. Snap, pitch, Hudson close to a first down. And we'll see where they end up spotting him at. Needed to get to the 35. And it looks like he's going to be about a yard short. So it'll be fourth down for the Bulldogs. And decision time for Brownsburg.
Fourth down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for it.
All spotted at their own 34
So perhaps working on some fundamentals here, feeling the game is not in doubt. You never know when you might need to pick up a big fourth down later on in the year. Give is to Akinrabadi. He leans ahead. He's got the first down, and he's got about 2 more. It was pretty simple.
And off to number 31, Davon Long.
Oh, that was Long. I'm sorry.
Down Brownsburg.
Davon Long
Gain of 2 on the play.
with the first down.
Ball spotted at the Brownsburg 36-yard line.
And it'll bring up first and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 36. Good down under center. Snap, give, Long, piled back near the initial line of scrimmage. And a bevy of Broncos tackle him for no gain on first down.
Number 77, Chad Brown on the stop. No gain on the play.
No gain for the Bulldogs on first down. Brings up a 2nd and 10. And they got a group of Broncos hopping across the line of scrimmage that time. So it'll be a free 5 yards for Brownsburg, an offside penalty on 2nd down. Ball moved up to the 41-yard line. They need to get to just past the 47. So 2nd and about 6.
5-yard penalty against the Broncos.
Snap, option, pitch. Hudson, room to run. He's got the 50. Breaks it back to about the 44 of the Broncos, and it'll be 1st and 10 in Bronco territory for the Bulldogs, who continue to move the ball effectively here as we begin the second half of play.
Ball spotted in Lafayette Jefferson territory at the 43-yard line.
Bulldogs continuing to move the ball as we begin the second half of play. They lead at 35-0 over the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Brownsburg with the ball in the black uniforms, black tops, purple pants, purple helmets. Pitch, Hudson cuts it back, leans ahead, got about a half a yard on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And long for Brownsburg.
Tyler Hudson, the ball carrier. Gain of 2.
Snap, play action, back to pass, screen pass. Oh, hit and dropped. Big hit on the play by the Broncos. Thankfully, the Bulldog receiver is okay. That was Tyrell Listman, who came in there and tried to make the catch. Listman, a senior running back.
Number 15, Tyrell Lisman.
And it'll bring up 3rd down now for the Bulldogs.
Brings up a 3rd down and 9.
Ball at the
for
42 of the Broncos. I don't believe Brownsburg has punted yet today. I believe they've actually scored every time they've had possession of the ball. Snap, play action, steps up, throws down the middle. It is intercepted by the Broncos, and that was number 30, Irving Madden, with the interception. So Irving able to pick it off, and ball will come into possession of the Broncos.
Turnover gives the ball to Lafayette Jefferson at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, in partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospitals is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash 5K and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all three legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks, the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits. Team costumes are encouraged and efforts will be rewarded. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. And a huge gain on first down, as we were telling you about IU Health. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com, or register on site today. Huge gain on the play. That was Green with the run. And he's all the way inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line of the Bulldogs. So that wasn't what Brownsburg wanted on first down defensively. Clock continuing to move with 8 minutes exactly left to play now in the first half. Out of the shotgun, Johnson, snap. There's the give. It's Green again, barreling forward down to the 26, and it'll bring up second down. And about 5 yards to go. All the way down to about the 22, I should say, not the 26. Fairly quick-moving game, as we've been here an hour and 30 minutes now, 12 o'clock start, and we are well more than halfway through this contest. Ball's fumbled. It's on the ground. It's a live ball, and I think the Bulldogs got it back. No signal yet. And that was just bad execution there by the Broncos. Brownsburg does end up with the ball back, as that was a good snap, and the quarterback, Johnson, just couldn't hang on to it. Hey, at Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford, the Cash for Junker sale, you can get $3,000 for your trade. Payments from $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford Cash for Junker sale, $3,000 for your trade, and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details.
Gives the ball to Brownsburg, first and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Good, down under center. Snap, give, long, and he'll lean ahead to the 26-yard line. Gain of 1 on first down. Wind, it just seems to move every 10 seconds. It was blowing to the south, and now it's blowing to the east, and snap, misdirection, give to Listman, cuts it back, spins ahead, may have got a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down. Second down and 8, or third down and 8, I should say. Let's see if Brownsburg can keep the drive alive. 6:15 left to play in the third quarter. Snap, quick drop, step, throw. Got a man caught across the 35 to the 40. It's a first down, and that was number 80, Isaiah Hightower, a junior receiver, with the catch. So the Bulldogs will keep the clock moving and the drive alive. First drive of the second half was the first time the Bulldogs did not make it into the end zone today. So they'll attempt to correct that and get a scoring drive here. Snap, give us Dak and Rabati, busts it free, across the 45, up to about the 47. And that'll be where the Bulldogs will play second down from. Second and about 3 coming up for Brownsburg.
Tackle by number 49, Matt East for the Broncos. Gain of 7 on the play.
Second down. Good, down under center. Snap, give, Akinrabadi first down across the 50, and he hops ahead to the 46.
Tackle by number 30, Irving Madden. First down,
Brownsburg continuing to control the game clock as well as the ball. They lead at 35-0 as we move through the third quarter of action here. Good runs the play in. And now slowly walks the troops up to the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Snap, pitch, Lissman cuts it back. He's across the 40 and taken out of bounds at the 37. It's going to be a horse collar flag coming in, I think. And Bulldogs will likely get an extra 15 on top of that. So we'll see as we await the call from the official. Personal foul, face mask. So it'll be 15 on the Broncos.
Big one.
Ball down to the 21. And Brownsburg now deep into Lafayette Jeff territory. Snap, good with the give to Long, and Long will run it down to about the 17-yard line. Second down and about 6 yards to go. Good, back to the line of scrimmage. Down under center. Snap. Quarterback keeper. There's the pitch. Room to run inside the 10. And that was Lissman with the ball. Should be enough for a first down. It is. And they're going to end up spotting the ball almost right. Yeah, it will be right at the 10-yard line. So first and goal to go. The chains have been put aside.
Ball spotted right at the 10-yard line. First down, goal to go.
Hey, you might want to move that camera a little bit. There you go. Just the give. And Long is short of the goal line. You should give yourself credit. I didn't have to say that to you until 3:40 left to go in the third quarter.
Second down, goal to go from the 7.
Ball at the 7. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the third. Bulldogs with the ball. Snap. Little reverse give to Lissman. Spins inside one tackle. Barrels ahead. He breaks free. He's going to score for the touchdown. Nice run there by Lissman. And Lissman able to put it in as the Bulldogs now lead it 41-0. As Lissman, nice job there. And the Bulldogs with a comfortable 41-0 advantage. That is, they make it 6 of 7 on scoring drives this afternoon. New kicker in. Number 16, Jose Hacker, a sophomore. Snap, spot, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Dowers is a junior, so Jose will probably have to wait a year after that, but a nice kick there. And I bet he didn't think he'd be getting in today's game when he came. So good job by him. I want to once again thank the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor, and their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. I want to once again also run through all of our fine sponsors today, including McDonald's, Bill Estes Ford, Pete Fay, your State Farm insurance agent, Westside Plumbing, Ivy Tech, Nelson Jewelers, State Bank of Lisden, Midas, and IU Health. So we'll see what the Bulldogs can come up with here defensively, as Dowers will kick it away. High end over end kick. It'll be taken back at the 5 to the 10, 15, 20. As he cuts it across the 20 up near the 24, and that's where the Bulldogs will set up shop defensively. Hey, Midas in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Brownsburg Athletics and offers total car care. Right now at Midas in Brownsburg, they're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for $23.99. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. They're located at 9 Commerce Drive. Call 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas touch. Snap, Johnson, give. That's Green. Across the 25 to the 30, 35, and Green all the way up to another first down. He has done a nice job running the football today for the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff.
Darian Green, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 11, Jeremy Schubert. And number 71, Elijah Smith, also in on the stop.
First down and 10 for the Broncos as the clock continues to move after the reset of the chains. Pitch, Green, cuts it back to the 35 to the 40, 45, spins ahead up near the 49-yard line. And the Bulldogs surrender another first down. So Brownsburg's going to move to 6-0 on the year, and will have sole first place possession of the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Well, that's true. The game is not over. However, I'm going to take the liberty of conceding the Bulldogs will hang on. They will, depending on the outcome of the Zionsville and Fishers games, either have a 1 or 2 game lead in the conference. And after next week, the schedule gets real tough for the Bulldogs as the Bulldogs close at home against Zionsville and on the road against Fishers. So there are two rivals that they'll be competing for the conference championship with. The Bulldogs will decide their own destiny. In between what should be a win for the Bulldogs, one would think, at Harrison. But you never know until you know. Snap, quarterback keeper, and it's up to the 50-yard line.
Tim Wilson, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 71, Elijah Smith. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 For the Broncos,
3rd down and 8
ball
for
spot
Lafayette
starting
Jeff
midfield.
as they try to pick up the 3rd down, keep the chains moving. 1:07 left to play in the 3rd. Johnson, snap, steps up, throws, got a man. Oh, tipped up, and it is. Is it picked off? It is intercepted. Nice play on the near side by Caleb Cooley, a junior, and Cooley with the catch. Interception for the Bulldogs, which turns it back over to Brownsburg near midfield.
Bulldogs begin 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
Snap, and we've got a new quarterback in the ball game. That pitch option sails out of bounds. Will be loss of a couple yards on the play. Clint Fink, sophomore, 6'1", 177, number 7 in the ball game now for the Bulldogs as quarterback.
Number 10, Mitchell Sternum. Loss of 1.
Snap, there's the give, and he's piled back. Short gain on the play. Actually, they'll say no gain on the play. So the Bulldogs
37, Avery Holmes, the ball carrier. Gain of 1.
will move it ahead. Gain of 1. Passes up in the air. It is over the head of over the hand rather, the outstretched arm of Seth Bratton, number 85. And so the Bulldogs will turn it over on downs as I'll check that, they'll punt it away. And so for the second time in 8 trips today, the Bulldogs will not score a touchdown. 42-0 in favor of Brownsburg as we wind down our time here in the
Brings up a 4th down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
3rd quarter. Snap. Kick is away. It's a high end-over-end kick. It'll be taken and fumbled out of bounds near the 19-yard line. That was number 34, Nathan Ramsey, kicking it away for the Bulldogs. So nice kick, and the wind helping him out a little bit. Probably nice for some of these kids like Ramsey, as Dutra normally the punter. He's obviously going to do the majority of those duties, but they let Ramsey have a whack at it there, and pretty good result. Ball at the 19-yard line. First down and 10 for the Broncos. Johnson out of the shotgun. Snap. Pitch. And spinning ahead for no gain on the far side of the field. McQuay on the run that time. And here come the Beatles. And I think here come the Beatles because there goes the quarter. It is. That is the quarter break with the Bulldogs leading it. 4-0. Hey, Midas in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Brownsburg Athletics and offers total car care. Right now at Midas in Brownsburg, they're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for just $23.99. They are open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 9 Commerce Drive. Call 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas touch. as the Bulldogs getting ready to kick it off now, or rather kick back on defense, I should say. And it'll be Bronco ball, second down and 10 yards to go.
From their own 19-yard line.
Back pass throw, got a man caught at the 35, and he'll be taken down at about the 36. It's number 7, Tim Wilson. Probably no relation to the singer-songwriter. Could be. Probably not, though. Or, as we mentioned, the aforementioned Ronnie Wilson. First down and 10. Play action, back to pass. Johnson flushed out of the pocket. Oh, this one's got sack written all over it. He throws it up, and it is going to be... What's the signal? Incomplete. This would be the incomplete pass signal. Got to get the officials doing this. This doesn't tell me anything. So it'll bring up second down and 10 with 11:18 left to play in the ball game. Snap, give, and it's room to run across the 45, across midfield, and all the way down to about the 46. That was 26, Carl McQuay on the run. So they give the Broncos a lot of credit. They continue to try to move the ball, despite being down 42-0. Bulldogs, of course, looking for the shutout. Brett Comer, the longtime defensive coordinator here at Brownsburg, values defense. Snap, misdirection give, take it to the far side of the field, wrapped up and taken down at about the 46 is number 24, Lucas Wallace.
Lucas Wallace, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 34, Nathan Ramsey. No gain on the play.
Snap, little confusion there. They eventually do give it off. It's Green. He's got room to run, busts a tackle, and he's finally taken down at the 30-yard line. There was confusion on the shotgun snap, but fortunately for the Broncos, they were able to get their act together in the backfield. Green took the ball, and with 10 minutes to go, picks up another first down for Lafayette Jeff.
For the Bulldogs.
Snap, rolling, left side, steps up, throws down the field, incomplete. Pass intended for number 28 of the Lafayette Jeff Broncos, and that is Austin Albrecht.
Highlights tonight on Wish TV Channel 8 at 11:15 p.m. Or check out wishtv.com for extended highlights and video.
Out of the shotgun. Clock has stopped with 9:36 to play. Snap, quarterback keeper. That's Johnson. Barrels ahead to the 25. And it'll be a gain of about 4 yards on second down. Lafayette Jeff going to try to get on the board here at some point today.
24, Johnny Dutledge. Gain of 3 on the play.
Second down. Third down, I should say. Johnson give to Green. Rumbles ahead, and he's about a yard short of the first down. So we shall see what they elect to do on fourth down. You would assume.
And number 66, Connor Coates. Also in on the stop. Brings up a fourth down and 3 for the Broncos.
Snap. Quarterback keeper. Oh, Johnson breaks through one tackle, spins ahead all the way down inside the 5-yard line, all the way down around the 2.
Short of the goal line. Stopped by number 69, Connor Nichols.
And the
First down, goal to go for the Broncos. From the 2.
Broncos will look to put it in here. Snap, there's the give. He's going to be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs hold tall.
Darian Green stops short of the goal line. Second down, goal to go.
No one else can hear that but you. Don't worry about that. Johnson, snap, give to Green. He'll walk ahead and in for the score.
Darian Green for the touchdown.
So Green in for the score. And the Bulldogs give up their first touchdown of the day. 7:05 remaining in the football game. It's now 42-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. So on come the Broncos with a chance to try to. I got you. It's number 51, Eric King, on to attempt the extra point. It's a line drive kick. It is up and no good.
Extra point is wide left.
Wide left. And I'm going to ask you to steal those headphones back from you real quick.
Brownsburg students, the homecoming dance is tonight from 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock. Tickets can be purchased at the door.
All right, so everybody still where they need to be on our various games across central Indiana. Not that's much of concern to you watching the Bulldogs here at home, but it is to us. So, Avon a victor earlier today. That was a game seen right here on Audio Sports Online. 28-14, their win over the Millers of Noblesville. And Midas in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Brownsburg Athletics and offers total car care. Right now at Midas in Brownsburg, they're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for $23.99. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 9 Commerce Drive. Call 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas touch. Short kick. Taken back at the 17, across the 30 to the 35, and that was number 28, Brad Gulinger, sophomore with the return. Geilinger. That's why you always wait. Let the PA announcer make the first mistake. 7 minutes exactly left to go in this one as the Bulldogs winding up what looks to be another big win in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. They'll remain undefeated on the year. Snap. Fink with the give. And that was number 41, Matthew Hopkins with the run. Gain of about 4 yards on first down.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Single back formation, one receiver wide to the left. Snap. There's the give. Room to run across the 45. And that was Hopkins again with a Brownsburg first down. Again, our next broadcast will be Friday night, hopefully, if the weather finally decides to cooperate, as the Bulldogs take on the Raiders of Lafayette Jefferson. And we'll have the call of all the action for you. Down under center, snap. There's the give. And again,
Matthew Hopkins, the ball carrier.
that's Hopkins to the 49 of the Broncos. The ball back in Jeff territory. You know, next year will be the good year again for the Bulldogs because they'll have the 5 home games plus Avon, which is a road game, but that's kind of a home game, close travel. And we get to go to Lafayette Jefferson, one of the road games, which is like a pro stadium. So the nice run there. They're on the far side of the field. That was number 42, Justice. Going to let Walters go first on this one. Justice Nutzman with the run. And nice run up first down, picking up a good chunk of yardage. I'm sorry, second down, I should say. It'll bring up third down and 2. So basically you get 6 home games, if you include Avon, because there's no drive with that. And one of the road games is Lafayette Jeff. Another road game is Zionsville, which is a great facility. So, no. So, trying to figure out who. Oh, Southeastern is the other one. Sorry about that. Southeastern's the other one. So, there you go. That's your Bulldog schedule next year. Those of you looking forward to 2013 already. Fink with it, quarterback option, keeps it, should have a first down. And he's down to the 41-yard line. And that'll keep the chains and the clock moving as we wind towards 4 minutes left to go in the ball game.
First down, Brownsburg.
All sorts of new faces, names, numbers at this point in the ball game. Bulldogs put 28 in the first half. It's 28, 35 to nothing. And they've won the second half too, 7-6. Snap, Fink, pitch, And that didn't work out the way they'd intended it to, as that was number 98, Savon Canto. 5'5", 135.
And up to number 98, Savon Canto.
But that doesn't necessarily mean Walters is correct, just because he went with the, what is that, the long A?
Loss of 3.
Snap. There's the give. And short gain. Back to the initial line of scrimmage. Second down. That was Avery Holmes with the run for the Bulldogs, and it'll bring up third down.
Brought down by number 50, Kane Craig. Gain of 2 on the play.
Snap. Give, and across the 35, it was Hopkins again. Clock inside of 2 minutes. It'll bring up fourth down for the Bulldogs.
Matthew Hopkins, the ball carrier.
And on fourth down, we'll see what the Bulldogs elect to do. Fink takes his time as the play clock winds inside of 20 seconds, minute 35 to play in the game. Snap, little reverse, and very close to a first down. Looks like he may be a little short.
And up to number 25,
25, Ryan Robbins with the run.
Short of a first down.
He'll be short of the first down, so we'll turn the ball over on downs. And we'll take a moment, one final time here, because, of course, as those of you who watch and listen to our broadcast regularly know, world's shortest postgame show coming up. Want to once again thank our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer, and their sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Want to thank McDonald's, Bill Estes Ford, Pete Fay, your State Farm insurance agent, Westside Plumbing, Ivy Tech, Nelson Jewelers, State Bank of Lisbon, Midas, and IU Health. I want to thank all those folks for making today's broadcast possible. Could not have done it without them. And with a minute 12 to play in the ball game, bevy of Bulldogs scampering back onto the field.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Snap, steps up. Johnson flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, still rolling, throws it up, and he had a man open, but overshot him down the near side of the field. That was number 85, Desmond Wilson.
Send up for number 85, Desmond Wilson.
.35 left to play. The give. And the bodies pile on. Nice gain on the play. And it ended up being a positive gain. And that should do it for today's contest. Yes, it appears teams are going to just concede it, shake hands at midfield. A couple of the Bulldog players are upset, as it was their first time in the game, but that'll do it for today's contest. So Brownsburg moves to 6-0 on the year, and undefeated not only on the season, but also in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference as well. They'll hold on to first place, and we will see you next week as the Bulldogs take on the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison High School. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. One final time, the Bulldogs take it over the Broncos 42-7. Well, the scoreboard says 7. The official said that kick was no good, but the scoreboard says 7. Perhaps, I believe the scoreboard may have been incorrect. Whatever it is, the Bulldogs win it today by quite a few points, and that's going to do it for us. So thank you very much. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Until next time, I'm Rob Kendall saying so long, everybody.